Welcome into the Thunder Basketball Universe presented by Summer Moon Coffee. You'll notice we're not in our studio. We are up at the Thunder practice facility, the Thunder Ion, and those regular listeners of the podcast, you'll know anytime we're up here, it means we have a special guest, and that is certainly the case today. We are joined by Jalen Williams, JWill himself, fresh off of practice, and you were in here, you're a little out of breath, you were playing catch with some of the guys outside as well, and we were talking. I think you might have one, like, the best arm on the team, right? I mean, we've seen you throw some incredible passes in the game.
I mean, I have a lot of bias, so of course I'm going to say I do.
Naturally.
But it's an ongoing thing where we just talk about who would be the best or who would play what position if we were a football team. And it's always me and AC arguing who would be QB1. And, we were out there throwing it back and forth, and I think that either one would be a good option.
Okay.
I mean, we've already seen it in a game, though. In many games,
No, seriously.
the football pass, baseball pass, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that's kind of a specialty of yours at this point.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just something I've always had, and it surprises people, and I feel like it catches people off guard a lot of the time. And I don't know. It's something I've always done.
You played baseball growing up. Did you play football too, like organized football?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I played first grade, fourth grade, and seventh grade.
And what position were you, quarterback?
First grade, I was quarterback. Fourth grade, I was tight end. And then seventh grade, I was tight end and D end.
Okay, because as you got bigger,
Yeah.
they were like,
Yeah.
moving around. They were like, this
Yeah.
kid's a little too tall to be
Yeah,
a QB.
yeah.
That makes sense. This is a really good segue because one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was the incredible passing we've seen from not just you, but guys like Isaiah Hartenstein. We've seen it from Chet in the last game as well. You guys have made some really solid, put up some big assist numbers as well. We've known you've had the passing capability, but what have you seen from Hartenstein and Chet as well, and their ability to kind of manipulate the game at that nail area?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just coming with our chemistry. Like we're a young team still, and like this team has yet to play with our full squad this season, but like we're still growing with chemistry, and guys are getting more used to playing with each other, and you know that if Chet catches the ball at the nail, what he's going to do. If Hart's catching the ball at the nail, what he's looking for. If I catch the ball, like we're starting to get comfortable with how we play, and we're starting to know each other's tendencies. And I think that goes a lot into why we're getting so many of these good passes.
I think half your games this year, you've had at least 4 assists or more. So I think 8 out of the 16 or whatever games. Are there types of passes that you feel like you're hitting on because of that connection and that chemistry that maybe you weren't in the past?
I would say lobs. I think I'm throwing a lot more lobs because I'm playing a lot of more double big lineups where it's me and Chet or me and BC or even me and Hart a little bit. So I think that's one of the things that I'm kind of getting better at because honestly, I'm used to being the biggest guy on the court and not throwing – people trying to throw lobs to me. So right now I've been throwing a lot more lobs to those guys. So I would say that's the biggest one for me right now I'm growing with.
How do you feel your three-point shooting, and particularly the volume of threes that you're shooting, is opening up your passing angles? It seems like to me those things have got to be related in some way because the defense just seems to be more stretched out to you.
Yeah. In my first season, a lot of the times, or even first and second season, there would be a lot of times where I would play get and Zay would run over the top or whoever it is would run over the top and the big would back up. So I would be able to take that jump shot. I don't think I've gotten that one time this year just because the guys are pressuring me because they know I can shoot that shot. They know I want to pass the ball. So I think that's one of the things that's changed just kind of with me being known as a shooter kind of in this league and one of the things that they try to take away.
We've seen some like highlight-worthy passes as well. I mean, I remember Hartenstein's behind the back, the between the legs. You've had some amazing just backdoor passes, some no-looks as well. Do you feel like you and Hart, do you guys like take things from each other? Are you guys like talking about these sort of things? Or do you feel like that's just something that you both had in your bag to begin with?
I think that we both have it in our bag, but we're like competing with each other.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's an ongoing thing. I think it's everything on the team, like or every single like aspect of basketball or athleticism that you can think about. We have an ongoing
Trying
rankings.
to compete,
Like who's the fastest out of the big man? Who has the best dunks? Like we're giving guys thumbs down if they do a weak dunk, or like if one of us throws a dime, we'll go to the bench and be like, yeah, you ain't got that. Or we'll be like, or like if a guy that's known as a bad passer on our team, or at least for our team, like we say like, oh, that's a good pass, like you'll move up the list a little bit. So it's like a little thing that we kind of just have our own team rankings to where we're so close as a team, we know it's not negative. Like like we're able to give each other that criticism and joke around with each other and nobody's taking it to heart.
It's just the joy of competing. And you guys are so competitive as a group. I remember specifically, not even just with passing, I mean, the taking charges. I know like that's a whole thing with you guys as well. Where do we currently stand with that so far this season? Do you know?
I don't think that we haven't really talked about that. I know Hart took a charge and it was the loudest thing in the room. But I don't think we have a ranking sort out right now. K-Rich, he'll be back soon.
That's right.
And I'm sure that we'll start talking about it again when he gets back playing. But we haven't done anything with the charges. I'm gonna bring that up though.
That's a good one.
You've got to have the best hustle play of the season though, diving into the stands in Utah, right?
Jeez.
I gotta be up there. I gotta be up there for sure.
Did you see the video reaction that came out of the bench and Hart and Shea's reaction?
Yeah, I think that they were more concerned about the people in the crowd more than me. And I think that's where their faces came from. And it was hilarious.
You should know our perspective of this. We were on the scorer's table and we just saw the end of the action and all we saw were your feet.
Yeah. Like nobody's feet are supposed to be that direction.
Yeah, I was like, oh, first of all, concerned for you. Like, are you okay? And then we saw your smile and they were like, okay, all is well.
Well, like, so I fell and I'm laying down there. I'm like, dang, and like a drink got spilled on me or something.
Oh, no.
And the first thing I hear is, I think it was Lou. He came over and said, "Get up, big boy." That's the first thing he says. And so our team's like, no matter what it is, we're joking. And it's just super fun with this team. Like, no matter the situation, if you get knocked upside the head and you look like you have a concussion, somebody's going to come up to you and be like holding up fingers or something. So it's like, with this team, every situation, every moment can be fun.
Yeah. That's so great.
We see the thumbs down. I think Kaysen's the only guy that's gotten a thumbs up all year long.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you guys had some fun with him the other night after he doinked a couple.
Yeah. We gave him some crap for that one, of course, and we keep telling him if he can't dunk the ball, just lay it up. But Queso's gonna try to dunk it any chance he gets, and it's super fun. And I feel like we're gonna get a thumbs up soon. Somebody's gonna get it.
It's brewing. Something's happening. Yeah. I mean, all the steals that you guys have been getting, there are a lot of breakaways, a lot of opportunities. We're definitely looking forward to some thumbs up. We do want to ask you, though, this is an incredible homestand for you guys, and particularly being home over Thanksgiving. For you personally, how nice is this, given the fact that you guys have been playing, it feels like, on the road so much to start this year, to be able to settle in at home, but at home over Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's amazing. My family's been down here a lot.
Great.
Cousins staying at my house. My dad's been staying at my house. I've been here with my dogs. I've been able to go in the backyard, play fetch with my dogs, and just being home. We're celebrating Thanksgiving at my house this year. We're all talking about who's cooking what, and I get to grill some wings. So I got normal stuff. Wings are super easy. I feel like
is this a normal thing that you do?
I can grill. I can cook at a high level.
We heard that on the the guys all did that video walking onto the plane and like tons of people mentioned you.
I can cook, like really, like not even exaggerated. I can cook, but I'm terrible if I'm following like a recipe.
Interesting.
You're an instinctual cooker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you said you wanted something and put the ingredients in front of me, I can make it. I can't follow.
So you're like measuring from the heart, but like if you get like left with 1 cup of this and a teaspoon of that, that's where things go.
Yeah. Well, I don't even use measuring cups or nothing.
Yeah.
So like that's
all feel.
So it's either gonna taste. It's never gonna taste the same.
All vibes.
So it's gonna be a little bit better, or a little worse every time.
That's amazing. Okay, so grilling's a specialty. You're gonna grill some wings.
I can make some soup, really good soup, pasta.
Yeah.
I'm great with an air fryer. Air fryers are amazing.
Air fryers are so elite.
They're amazing. They're amazing.
Oh my gosh.
It makes any food good again.
Is this a new thing for you, the air fryer?
Since I've been in the NBA.
Okay, because I was about to say, like, you turn into a homeowner, suddenly the air fryer is just like your best friend.
Yeah, because you can
me.
like take food home from here and throw it in the air fryer, and it's just like it's brand new again.
Brand new.
Yeah.
You're a young guy. You have a very challenging and busy career. Did you self-teach how to cook? Growing up, was there somebody that you were kind of watching, or were you one of those kids that just hung out in the kitchen while everybody else was cooking? Like, how did you get this?
So my dad was a cook, and he cooked all the time, and like he never really taught me how to cook, but I would be around him and be able to see it. And then when I got to college, I was kind of heavier, and I taught myself how to like season chicken and like cook chicken. That was the first thing I did, and I was putting on salads and like making like baked potatoes on the side and things like that. And then slowly, like as I got older, like I like made some rotel, like some cheese dip. You know what I mean? Like I slowly started adding more and more to my bag. I think I got to the NBA and started learning how to make pasta and soup when I got sick one time because none of my family's here to make me soup. So it's just like as I've gotten older, I've slowly learned more and more things to cook, and it's really fun. I just hate cleaning. Cleaning is the worst part of it.
Worst part.
It's the worst part about it. I've gotten better at, like, as I'm using something, I wash it and put it away, but cleaning is absolutely the worst thing.
That's the way to go. At the end of the meal, if you just see this big stack of dishes, you're like, oh, this is demoralizing.
It's terrible.
It makes you not want to cook, honestly, because you know you have all the dishes to clean up afterwards.
Yeah, it's terrible.
All right, so we have to know, what are you making for Thanksgiving? You mentioned wings. What else you got?
My dad actually just went and got the groceries. I know we'll have a herky. We're gonna have a herky. Yeah, we're gonna have
they have all sorts of variations here. They got the turducken. They got all sorts of stuff. So maybe this is something we don't know about.
We're gonna have a ham and a turkey. We're gonna have like stuffing, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, sweet potato pie. That's the only pie I like.
Elite.
My dad makes it. It's the best in the world.
Really?
Yeah. I might
bring some, please.
No.
I might. I don't know. I might eat it all. No promises.
If there's anything left over, just know we'll take care of it.
I'm saying we have a flight on Saturday. We'd be happy to take that off your hands.
Yeah, it's amazing. But we'll just have like the regular Thanksgiving food.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. So the sweet potato pie, that's your favorite?
Yeah.
Of everything on the Thanksgiving table?
Everything on any table.
Oh, wow.
Sweet potato pie is amazing. Like, my dad's sweet potato pie is like, will go down in the history books. Like, that's how good it is.
Some high praise.
And so is Thanksgiving in the Williams household, is it oriented around like we're eating at a certain time, or is it like here's when the football games are, here's when like we're going out in the yard and doing this, like, or is it just whenever the food's ready, the food's ready?
Like, when the food's ready, you can go grab food. People are gonna be eating. Like, a couple of us will grab food and they'll eat, then they'll go take a nap, and like everybody else will eat. And then once everybody's up, we'll probably like wake up somebody and we'll go in the backyard and play basketball for a little bit. Like, my family's just super competitive, and all my brothers are gonna be down here. My basketball court just got finished. Well, besides but two of my brothers are gonna be down here, and my basketball court just got finished. And like 100%, every time I come home, like if I have a good game, we have a group chat. It's called Williams Fam, and it's me, my dad, and my three brothers. And if I have a good shooting game, my dad will text and be like, all right, Jay's #1 shooter again. And if I have a bad shooting game, it'll be like, Jay got demoted to like 3. This is this.
The competition never ends.
Yeah, it never ends.
Ends.
And then like if one of my if my dad's like talking smack to one of my brothers, he'll be like, my niece, my brand new niece that's like 3 weeks old, he'll be like, yeah, Misa is above you. And like he'll say that to my brothers, and my family's just super competitive, and like being able to, no matter what it is, if my family is together in one spot, like it's the best time ever. And it's like I'm super grateful I'm able to do that this year.
You mentioned gratitude right there, and I remember the last time we had you on the podcast, you were just so open about your faith and praying and gratitude. This week, I'm sure, is maybe a little extra special for you in that regard. I just wondered, kind of what you're feeling particularly grateful for, and if there's any extra special feelings that you're having on Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, I'm just super grateful, honestly, for everybody here. Of course, I'm grateful to be in this organization. I'm grateful to be home for Thanksgiving. I'm thankful that I'm able to like have everything that I need to be able to provide Thanksgiving for my family, and where they're able to come down here and not worry about anything. I just had my turkey drive, and it was super amazing this year, and it was like super grateful I'm able to do that. And like, to me, being around your family and being around your friends, like there's nothing, like money can't pay for that. In my opinion, like that's worth way more than money. And just being able to have that, and I'm thankful God gave me the opportunity to be able to be in the position to host Thanksgiving and be able to put food on people's plates for Thanksgiving. And like, honestly, I'm just super grateful for everything right now.
Yeah, we saw video from that turkey drive, and it looked like everybody was just smiling. They were having a great time. Rumble was there, but also your family was with you. It wasn't just you out there handing out hams and turkeys. Well, I mean, how special is that to share not only like your family with the community, but like you mentioned that the Thunder community, the OKC community is kind of extended family to you.
Yeah, I'm super grateful. It was a really great turnout this year. My family, I actually texted them about it, and they drove down just for that. My brothers and my nieces and their fiance, like they drove down just for that. Went for the turkey event, drove back. 3 hours here, 3 hours back, just for that, just to be there for me. And I'm super thankful for them, because like their support, like without their support, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am. And then like at the event, my nephew Major, he was like arguing with me because he wanted to give people the turkeys. Like I was like, he was like, Uncle Jay, no, like I'll do it. And then my niece Madison was just standing next to me, and Rumble just smiling and making and just greeting everybody. So just seeing how much my nephew and nieces, they
Yeah.
love those type of events, and my brothers were working to register or however it is, whatever,
Yeah.
register, and like just my family just being a part of it, it was amazing.
Well, now they learn that at such a young age, your niece and your nephew, like giving back, that's an important part of all of this
Mhm.
holiday season. So really, really cool that you included them in that as well. One last thing we wanted to talk to you about before we get to Thanksgiving, you do have a game before then.
Yeah.
Going up.
Couple NBA Cup games coming up. Yeah, this whole basketball thing.
There's this whole basketball thing.
Yeah.
And so we're recording this. It is November 25th. So the Thunder has a game tomorrow against the Minnesota Timberwolves NBA Cup game. Just take us into the environment of these NBA Cup games, because we're observing obviously from the outside, but you guys being on those, different courts, it's a louder environment. It feels like people get into it a little bit more. What's the Thunder mentality like in that locker room when you guys are going into these sort of matchups?
I would say that the court doesn't change it. Like we know it's an NBA Cup game, and we're going into it with the same mentality that we do like with every game, but we also know there's more on the line.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we're kind of like going into it like trying to get in the mindset of like a playoff mindset, trying to put us in that position early, because I mean you really don't get playoff reps until you're in the playoffs. You know what I mean? And we try to put ourselves in the position to get maybe close to playoff reps in these NBA Cup games. Of course, guys are going to be playing a little bit harder. The crowd's going to be a little bit louder.
Yep.
Guys are going to be diving a little bit harder, like things like that. So we try to put ourselves in a position of a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something that you guys always talk about is like cut through the noise, cut through the distraction. You have so many experiences now, actually having gone to Vegas and had to experience all of that. I imagine it's kind of second nature now to be able to just see past the, all the distractions and the weird, different court and the basketball and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you kind of, I don't want to say you get used to it, but you do in a certain extent. And I feel like our team's really good at blocking out all that outside noise. And I think a lot of it just goes back to our chemistry and how close our team is. And you're not letting what you're seeing on Twitter or what you're hearing from whoever, you know what I mean? Like, and our team just being so compact and wanting the person to our left and our right to succeed, it just helps us avoid all that outside noise.
And this group being as competitive as it is, just adding one more thing to compete for in the midst of a regular NBA season, I imagine that only fires you guys up even more.
Fires me up. Fires me up. Yeah,
I do not blame you.
JWill's like, oh, we got a competition? Yeah. I'm going to be the best at it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's incredible. Well, JWill, thank you so much for joining us. This is always so much fun when we get to have you on the pod. And you mentioned what you're grateful for. We're grateful to have you as part of this TBU family. This is wonderful.
Yeah, very, very special to have you. Thanks for being here, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. And good luck against the Timberwolves on Wednesday. And we're looking forward to hearing about how amazing that sweet potato pie is.
Hearing, tasting. What are you kidding me?
Living, I don't know. We'll see if there's any left over after Thanksgiving.
Right.
And we are grateful for you all for watching and listening. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Thank you so much to JWill and to our producer, Matt Bishop. And until next time, Thunder up and catch you later.